Good morning. Welcome back. It is Monday, and it is another episode of what we're going to deem or call Mailbag Monday for the next little while. Don't know if it's going to be probably be at least 2-3 months, maybe, as we got all these hero cards that I recently picked up in an online trade. But with that being said, I did get one in the mail yesterday, or I guess Saturday. Don't know what I signed up for to get it, but I'll take it. Mark III Employee Benefits, Kyle Busch. So this is a newer hero card, very cool. You see a little crease there where our postal carriers decided to cram it in the box the best they could. So we got a few newer ones and some older ones here. So we're going to start off with, don't know if this is from, these are from last year. So these are a little smaller. So we got a Brad K. right there. And then we have his teammate, Chris Buescher. And I'm going to set these off to the side because I'm going to put a larger one behind it, or a regular size hero card, so you can see the difference. And this is about from 1996 or thereabouts. Ward Burton, when he was driving for Bill Davis. Actually, it's probably closer to 98 because of that silver stripe. A little bit of the information there. MBNA was a credit card company. I believe they were bought out by Bank of America, but there you can see the difference in sizes between those RFK ones we just showed you and that Ward Burton. Up next, not sure what year this is from. I'm going to say sometime in the mid-2000s. Kyle Krisloff. I say that mainly because of the Ditech branding. This is a blank back. Billy Ballou Motorsports. Billy Ballou had a very competitive truck. Kyle Krisloff never really got his career off the ground in the higher ranks. Not sure what he's doing now. And Ditech.com, of course, was one of those predatory lenders of the late 2000s. Up next is a really cool looking one. Buckshot. Of course, he had a birthday yesterday. Buckshot Jones. That's the Aquafresh car. He was running in the Busch Series at the time. And I like this because you got the big 00. There's a little bit of information about some of the companies. A little bit of information about the crews. Let's see if we can... We've heard of Ricky Pearson, Eddie Pearson. The only two that I've ever heard of, really. But still cool when they have the team members' names on it. This one is from 1995. Sabco. And well, this team was with Felix Sabatis, and he sold it to MRN pit road announcer Dick Brooks, but Greg Sachs. And Greg only lasted part of the year in this car. They had some DMQs and just overall had some poor runs. A little bit about him and crew chief Jeff Hammond. Then they had a bunch of drivers kind of drive that car throughout 95. I want to say Rich Bickle might have driven. I can't remember. There's a whole bunch of drivers that drove that car. Up next, this one is a really nice one. This was from 1997, but it's the 96 championship of Terry Labonte. Of course, he's a two-time champ. Kellogg's, and it's got 3 of the paint schemes that he used during the 96 season. The Standard, the Iron Man, and then the Honey Crunch. I believe he raced that in Charlotte and actually won with it. Gary Dehart, his crew chief. So very cool. Terry Labonte championship. And then up next we have his brother Bobby, and this is one of the Shell Motorsports Busch Series cars. And look at that. They're pulling the car on a gooseneck trailer. It's not the full-fledged deals like they have now. It's the full-fledged haulers, but move that around a little bit if you guys want to pause that and read that information. Then we have Chad Little during his Busch Series season. So this would be 1996 because they switched from Ford to Pontiac. And let's look at the back of that. It could be 97. I'm pretty sure this one was from 96. It's not giving us any information there. A couple names that you might be familiar with. Mark Rippon is a former quarterback and winning Super Bowl quarterback for the Redskins. And Greg Pollex is the father of Sherry Pollex, MTJ's longtime former girlfriend. We had a two-time champion earlier, and here we have another two-time champion, Joey Logano. Pretty nice there. Flip that around. Two-time Cup Series champions. Pretty cool card there. Then up next, from I'm pretty sure this is 96. Yes, 1996. Kevin LePage drove David Ryder's number 88 Farmer's Choice Fertilizer. Kevin Schwantz, I believe, was the original driver for this car, but they had all sorts of issues getting him up to speed. They put Kevin LePage in it, and Kevin won the last race of the year. But there's some information about Kevin LePage. I don't know what year this one's from. Probably 2015, because 2014 is the last one on here. Andy Lally, Anderson's Pure Maple Syrup. Pretty cool. I did get to meet Andy one year down at Indianapolis when they had the road racing cars running the same weekend as the Cup cars. But of course, the Cup cars and Busch cars, or Xfinity cars, were still on the oval. And the Rolex cars and such were on the road course. But they'd always have a grid walk, and you get down there and meet the drivers and autograph some pictures and all sorts of fun. So let's see here. This is from 1997. Busch Series, Randy LaJoie. There you see 1995 and 1996 champions. Little information there. Pretty cool. And then up next we have Randy's son, Corey, when he drove the 32 Go Fast Racing. Nice picture of Corey. Talks about their products and all that kind of thing. 1995, Jeff Bodine with his Cup car and his truck. Exide batteries. I don't know if Exide batteries even exist anymore. Haven't seen them in quite some time. Then this one is from... This one might be from this. It's either this year or last year. Ryan Blaney with that Worth sponsorship. Always a cool looking car, no matter whose it is. Up next, from 1997, in the Busch Series, Jason Keller. You can see this picture was taken at the Nazareth Speedway. And then a little bit about Jason and his career. Got a few more here, then we'll call it a day. Looks like this one is from 2000, maybe 10? Yeah, 2010. Casey Kane. Obviously during the Evernham Motorsports, Gillette Evernham Motorsports, Richard Petty Motorsports. I don't know what they were calling themselves. Let's see here. What do we have next? Not sure what year this one's. 2011. So this would have been the year that he won the Brickyard. Paul Menard. Very cool. With the 2011 schedule on it. Then we have one from 2009 for Paul Menard when he was in the Yates or Petty 98. I know that they changed ownership there at some point in time. And I think Paul was thinking about calling that a breach of contract because he signed a contract with Yates, not Petty. But anyway, we're going to call it a day right there. We're almost 10 minutes in. So, get to see a bunch of cool hero cards from the past and the present. Like I say, I've got a ton in this box. So, Mondays is going to be Mailbag Monday, where we just dive in this box, pull out about 20 of them or so, and just look through them. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Make sure you come back at noon for Fast Packs. Looks like we'll do more 1993 tracks. As always, thanks for watching.